So today we're looking at just expanding on the law that we were using yesterday. So here I've got an expression 2 or term 2a cubed b squared all raised to the power of 4. So if I just had just the 2 in here, we know that we'd just apply that power of 4 into the 2. But this power of 4 has got to apply to everything. So if I do this in expanded form, what we're really saying is I'm going to see this bracket 4 times. So I'll just set that out. So I've got 2a cubed b squared times another one times another one times another one. So if all else fails, you can always expand it out like this and then get your answer. So now we just want to group together our 2's. I've got 2 times 2, which is 4, times another 2, which is 8, times another 2, which gives me 16. And then A's, I've got 3 here, another 3, so that's 6, another 3, 9, another 3, 12. And then B's, 2 here, another 2, 4, 6, 8, b to the 8. And there's my answer. So obviously there's a rule here that we can apply to make this a little easier for us so that we don't have to write out this very lengthy expression. So let's have a look at that. So I've got 2a cubed b squared all to the power of 4. So really what we're doing is we are going to multiply this power of 4 by every index that's in here. And when you've got a number or just a plain letter, remember that there is always an index of 1. So I'm going to multiply this through just the indices. So multiply the indices. And when I do that, let's have a look at what happens. So I get 2 to the power of 4, 1 times 4, and then I get a to the power of, well, 3 times 4 is 12. Oh, that's looking good, looking like what we had up here. And then b to the power of 2 times 4, which is 8. So you might be saying, oh, that doesn't quite look what you've got up there, Miss Britton, but then I can do my number component, and 2 to the power of 4 is 16. And so now my answer looks exactly the same. So that's the method that we're going to use for things that we're multiplying, but we can also use it for questions where there is a division. So let's have a look at if I had 2a cubed divided by 6. Let's just do a squared and put that all in brackets, and I'm going to square the whole lot. So when I look at a question like this, we again could do the same thing that we did before and write it in expanded form, but I'm going to go straight to applying the rule and see if you can follow through with me what I'm doing. So again, this 2 needs to multiply by all the indices, so there's going to be a power of 1 there. So that's on the top, but it also has to do that on the bottom. So I'm going to multiply by the 2 down here, and there's a power of 1 on that 6, so I'm also going to multiply by that. So that power applies to everything inside the brackets. Very similar thinking to when we expand brackets in algebra. So let's go ahead and apply that. So 2 in the top, 1 times 2 is 2, so that's 2 to the power of 2. A, 3 times 2 is 6, over, and then 6 to the power of 1 times 2 is 2, and then a, 2 times 2 is 4, a to the power of 4. So now I've gotten rid of the bracket and brought that index through. Now I just need to simplify what I've got here. So let's have a look at that. So 2 squared is 4. A to the 6 over 6 squared is 36, and a to the 4. So you'll notice here we can simplify our fraction in the numbers, and then we can use our index law to subtract our indices here. So let's just remind ourselves of that. So what number goes into 4 and into 36? Well, 4 goes into both of those. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, 36 divided by 4 is 9. So now that I've got my number component done, let's go ahead and tidy this up. So I'm going to have 1, and the a's here, really I've got what? A to the 6 minus 4, so that's going to be a squared. So I've got 1 a squared over 9, and that a to the 4 is not there anymore because I've got a positive a squared here, so it's in the top. Now I don't need to write that 1, so the final answer would actually be written as a squared over 9. So they're the questions that we're going to look at today. So this is in exercise 3.2 and it's on page 150. And we are looking at questions, or a selection of questions, and that's in sector below. So just check the questions there and away you go. Thank you.